American Airlines, when I started flying in '67, I was number 2,500. I increased my seniority weekly. It grew very, very rapidly because American Airlines was growing so quick. We were qualified on everything. If you were at that base, you had to be qualified on all the equipment so you could interchange airplanes easily. I started flying on a 707 aircraft and 727. We had a standard, we had a 200 aircraft. Then the DC-10s came along, and the 747s came along. It was just a wonderful changing of times. The jet age was growing so rapidly. I flew, I think my first trip was a Mach 111. It was a British Aircraft Corporation. It was a small airplane. We had, I think, gosh, I can't remember how many seats we had in first class, maybe 10 or 12. And then in coach, I think we had like 69 seats, little bitty airplane. But we used it, what we called the Jet Express, the New York Jet Express at that time. And that's pretty much what I did all day, is I would go from Boston to New York, to Toronto, back to New York's LaGuardia, and back to Boston. It was a very long day. But we were young and we didn't really know any different because we were junior and happy to be there. I flew that my first week. The second week, another class came into Boston from the training center, or the Stewardess College, as they called it then. And my friend Marilyn, who I had known, she was my little sister. They had mentors and we had little sisters that we kind of took over as they came in. But Marilyn was my little sister and she came to base. She was from Fort Worth, Texas. And she got on the airplane with me on the Mach 111 where we were getting ready to do multi-legs here and there. And she said, "I am so happy to see you because you know what you're doing." And it was like a joke because I had no friggin' clue what I was doing. We didn't finish the service. We had this huge liquor cart that we had to set up after takeoff. I usually would set it up somewhat before takeoff, and there was a little closet across from my jump seat, and I would hold it with my feet so it wouldn't slide out of the closet. And we had set it up really quick, serve first class their drinks, and then go into coach. Well, Marilyn and I we weren't real speedy. We were kind of slow, and it being her first trip and my second whole week of flying, we did not finish that little service. And we opened the bathroom door at the very back of the aircraft. We turned the liquor cart on its side and pushed it into the bathroom. And after the people got off the airplane in LaGuardia, we ran off the airplane because we were petrified of what was going to happen to us. We never heard about it, so I don't know. Whoever cleaned up got a whole bunch of miniatures, I guess, in their cleanup bag. But anyway, after that, we kind of collected ourselves and went on to the next leg. We did a little better the next leg. I think we actually finished that service. Anyway, but it was fun. And Marilyn and I laughed the whole trip. What else you gonna do?